Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome back to another episode of the XD Gale of Darkness Let's Play. And if you guys missed out during the last one, we might have continued throughout our time in the Cipher Peon base, but we're still going to be doing that here for this episode for today. It's just that for right now, during just a little bit of the last episode, we went ahead back over here to purify up another one of our shadow Pokemon, which of course that was going to be with our Mareep. However, we did get ourselves with the evolution as well too. We did get ourselves with Flaffy. Now, just want to let you guys know that off recording, I did go and also purify up with the C-Dot, which again, since it does have a reverse mode, you can still be able to go and be able to purify that Pokemon either way, so that you could just break the whole shadow part of that Pokemon. So it doesn't matter if it is just a regular shadow or if it's a reverse mode shadow, it'll still be able to break while actually heading on over here to the stone itself. But however, during that time, our C-Dot has finally evolved into a Nuzleaf, and if you guys do recall, we did actually use a C-Dot before back in the day, throughout our Pokemon XD time, and also through one of our previous Nuzlocks. And if you guys don't know, we do actually have Nestle finally back, so just here for the time being though, because we are going to get ourselves into a Shroomish once we do go and start heading on over towards to where Pirate Town is going to be, which I believe that's where the Pokemon should be, is located in the Otabus Station. But however, let's just go and do a little bit of a T recap here. We do have Marlin at level 21, does have Tackle, Water Gun, Bite, and also with Stand Attack. We do also have with Nestle here at level 19 with Gauge Drain, Refresh, Bullet Seed, and also with Secret Power. We also do have Major at level 16 with Return, Refresh, Lick, and also with Metal Claw. And you also can't forget about with Shauna out here with Body Slam, Heal, Thunder Shock, and also with T-Wave. And that's basically everybody on the team. Now, before I go and edit off with this part here and be you guys back over at our previous checkpoint area that we went and kind of last left off within the Cipher Peon base, I did do a little bit of some research, and I do know a little bit on how we do need to go and pick up with that item. I think during the last episode that I did kind of go and show you guys from before. Now, if you guys remember, there was an item somewhere around, I want to say in this part here, and we kind of saw that there was like an item or something that was kind of like lurking in the distance, and I can't really remember exactly where it's at now, but either way, it doesn't really matter exactly, well, where I'm going to be pointing you to where the Pokemon item is. But if you guys do go and check around, I want to say through the back part here of the Agate Village, you can actually see that there was that missing item from the last episode. And let's go and finally pick this up, and you can actually get 3 extra more potions. So if you ever do need some extra potions, there are some free ones right on over here. Now, this lady in particular, I don't know if she has anything, so I heard this child calling for me, so I came running to see what the matter was. Well, I found something quite nice. Oh, okay, so I guess we got ourselves a little bit of an extra battle out here as well, too, behind Egon's house. So, I don't know, does she have anything that's Shadow Pokemon related? Probably not, but let's see what she's got. She got Poochyena and Nincana. Alright, well, let's go and do this battle here. This shouldn't really be all that too hard anyways. We have some level 20 Mons at this point, so it should be good. Alright, and also too, I guess we go and probably try out Nestle. So let's go for a Bite here. Probably do that on the Nincada. And then I guess we'll go for a Gig Drain as well too, because I think Nincada is also ground typing, right, at this point? So we should be able to hopefully at least be able to get some damage off. But either way, it looks like Nincada is already finished. So pretty nice. Yeah, most of these Pokemon over here at Agate Village are pretty low level at this point now, since we already kind of been throughout the whole entire part within the Cipher Peon base and been trading up so much at this point. Well, there we go. So it seems like Bellish is already done, and we got ourselves with a nice good dub right there. So good job, both Marlin and Nestle. Alright, and I think with that being said in mind, I think right now we should probably go and edit off with this part, and I'll meet you guys back over. Oh wait, hold on. Here's our prize though, TM09. Okay. So let's see here. What is TM09 going to, well, basically entail at this point? We got ourselves with Bullet Seed. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we could go and probably sell that for some cash, and probably just kind of use that for like extra medicine buying or whatever, if I do need any like super potions or anything like that. But we'll just keep the TM for now. But anyways, I'll meet you guys back over at the Cipher Peon base at this point. Alright guys, and I'm back, and I think I found where our last little checkpoint was at, and I think it was just right around here in this little spot where we went and talked on over to where those 2 scientist guys were at. But here we go, so we got ourselves with another Cipher battle, so let's go and do it. Now, I did get to see that there was 2 different elevators around out here, so we'll probably have to maybe go and choose at least one of them to hopefully at least try to hopefully at least make it on over to our next spot, because I know that we have to try to reach on over to Lovrina and Naps at this point. But again, this area is pretty big, so you could get yourself a little bit lost out in here though. But let's see, so we got ourselves a Natu and Nikata. Well, we already kind of know what we needed to do out here, so we'll just go for a bite on the Natu, which that should be super effective, and then we could go for a Giga Drain and then hit the Nikata right here. Now, just to let you guys know that I do have some good news about with the whole 3DS capture card business and all that been going on. If you guys do recall, or if you guys haven't been following throughout my little I guess throughout the little news that I kind of have, right now I'm trying to get myself into a 3DS capture card right now and try to get a wired one, and it finally made it on over to its destination for someone to go and actually fix it up for me, so I'm very happy about with that. I know that the last time that when I first did it, for some reason I couldn't like do it internationally for some reason. I don't know why, because I guess it had a lithium-ion battery in it, so again, for I guess for some reason they don't allow any type of batteries that happen internationally, so I removed that off of my 3DS, and this time it actually worked, so I'm pretty happy about with that. So it finally been delivered to the guy, so hopefully with all that being said, everything can go out smoothly, and then once it comes back, then we can finally be able to do some Kid Icarus, or go into another planned series that I do have for a live stream that happens a little bit later on. So I am kind of stuck between like me doing Kid Icarus or me doing this other series, but I'll have to see what happens once I'm done with the whole Paper Mario 1000-Year Door stuff. But also as well too, not only that, but I did get myself a brand new little, I want to say 3DS card, and it's actually known as the Sky 3DS. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about this. It's kind of like a flash card, kind of like an R4 card. If you guys may probably have ever heard about those before, where you could just kind of like play DS games on the fly and whatnot. With like with so your downloaded games. Well, that is what I'm going to be doing with my 3DS, because since I am going to be doing, I think, a little bit more 3DS game related and whatnot, I kind of would like to have the Sky 3DS to actually kind of have all my 3DS games already into that library, so I can be able to just kind of play it on the fly and kind of go into those different games. So that'd be pretty cool. So it seems like there's an item over there, so I think that's where that Cipher peon was kind of blocking that spot. So let's go and pick it up then. And this is going to basically entail an ether. Wow, very first ether as well too. Now, unfortunately, ethers are pretty hard and very rare to go and find around out here in Pokemon XD. So make sure that you kind of at least have them, well, not really go and use them up too much, because you want to kind of keep those until Dark Isle, because there's going to be some pretty hefty trainers that are going to have some pretty crazy levels. But however, yeah, so there was that elevator over there, but I kind of want to go and check around with this elevator first, because I don't know if this is going to probably take us into something new at this point. Oh, okay, I think this is the correct spot, because I have a feeling, because this is a healing machine, and at least we don't have to worry about heading back to the into the entranceway again, so at least we know where this is going to be at this point. So let's go in. Oh, unfortunately the Cipher does not want me to go and pick up with Desire for some reason. Alright, so we got ourselves with Digor. Now, I don't know if Digor actually has anything shadow related on his side, but we'll have to see. So we got ourselves with an Abra and a Machop. Well, this should be very easy. So let's go and do it. Yeah, because I know that if we go and start for a Marlin for something, we should hopefully at least be able to knock with that Abra there with the bite. Oh no. Wrong Pokemon there. There we go. And do we need a Giga Drain? We'll try to Giga Drain on the Machop. I don't think that's gonna really do a lot, but maybe if it's like just for an effective move, it should still be able to maybe get a one-shot out here. All right, go do your thing. Oh, nope, not just yet. Oh, it's a Phoebus. I don't think Milotics are ever a shadow Pokemon though, which that kind of sucks, because I wish Phoebus was an actual shadow Pokemon, because you can hardly ever find where a Phoebus is at. Normally in the original Generation 3 games, you would have to go, I think, into like a special cave or something for that, right? I'm trying to remember how you get yourself a Phoebus in that game for Ruby and Sapphire, because I don't know if you have to go to like Victory Road or if you have to go to like some sort of like random cave or something, but I know it's like a really hard Pokemon to go and find. I think I've used, I think in Milotic, I think only once, like ever, and I don't know if it was probably from Pokemon Diamond or Pearl or Platinum. But I think that's the only thing I can remember. Oh, great. And this guy's going to be setting up a light screen. Thanks. Yeah, we're going to be here for a minute. So let's go and set up for that Giga Drain, though. And it should be able to knock it on the Phoebus. So there we go. Perfect. Did some damage right there. And I think all that we have left is just this annoying Makuhita. And I think we should probably switch up with our Pokemon out here, just for the time being, just so that I can at least get some sort of EXP going. We should probably do that for Major, because Major's pretty low on the levels right now. And that's gonna kind of like be like the sad thing though, unfortunately, is that like once you start building up on your Pokemon, sometimes it's kind of hard to kind of it's kind of always hard to kind of try to get the one that you want to try and train up at this point, because you got like so many other different Pokemon out here. And again, also too, most of the trainers are pretty limited throughout Pokemon XD, so you want to try and at least try to train up as best you can. So always try to do the little switcheroo trick. Not only for this Cipher Peon base, but also for all the other different stuff that happens. Okay, so we're gonna go start for a Metal Claw here, and hopefully it does some damage. Oh yeah, there you go. And perfect. Oh, wow. We got the attack boost, but it was already too late as it is, but nice try there, Major. Yeah, we should probably maybe put Major back up in the front of our team, though. Because I don't really want Nestle to get like too much of like literally just being in the front of our party. But we got ourselves with another Ether though. Nice. Okay, so let's go and switch around out here. There we go. Now we got the classic party members back. Got ourselves with Teddy Ursa, and also having well, you know what? Let's do one more quick heal just so that we can at least get everything back up and ready to go. Kind of like how I did it in the Dark Cloud 2 Let's Play, is always making sure to always have everything refueled up and all that other stuff like before heading into the next part. Because you never know. You always want to play it safe. Now I know that there was an elevator that was down throughout this way here. So let's go and head on through. And let's see if this will probably take us to the area now. I think there's still probably going to be another Cipher battle. I know it. Because normally every time it always has to be in one of these little corners. Most of the times. Ah, here we go. Well, I think we may have probably found out where we need to go out here, though. I have a feeling. So we got ourselves with no PM. So we got ourselves with a Jigglypuff and a Chimecho, which that should be all that too bad. This should be fairly simple. I think one good bite should at least be able to do some damage. Okay, so let's go and set up for a bite here on the Chimecho. That should be super simple. I guess we could probably go for a Metal Claw as well too on the Jigglypuff. I don't know how much that's gonna probably do, but this should be a one-shot out here, or not. Wow, I thought for sure it was gonna probably be at least maybe be a one-shot, but here comes out a confusion. I don't think that's gonna do as much damage. Nope, that's fine. At least it's not like Psychic or Psybeam. That would be a little bit too scary. But let's go for it. And let's see how much that's going to do. Wow. Brought it down to red too. And this Jigglypuff defensed up way too late than it had to be. Because it's still going to get knocked out. Either way. So let's go for an Metal Claw out here. It's just kind of annoying is that like, even though that I really do like the bite move on Vaporeon, like for some reason, I guess since I kind of overabundantly used the bite, it always like runs out of the PP moves like very fast. But there we go. We got ourselves with Duskburst this time around. Duskburst shouldn't really be too bad. I don't think so. But it's crazy that unfortunately that we never really ever got to see like a Duskburst evolution until like much later, until like into like this Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. Like I always thought that Duskburst was gonna like get like an evolution like for like Generation 4 or something like that, because like during that time Generation 4 was basically like the evolution era of like the different Pokemon that were coming out, because like you got like what was it, like you got Tangela evolving into like Tangrowth, and then you also got like Magneton evolving into like Magnezone and whatnot. I always thought that Duskburst was gonna probably get some love during that generation, but no. It was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to do it, and they did it in the most horrible way as well too. Like Duskburst, I don't even like that Pokemon at all, to be honest with you. Like I wish they would have created like a much more like scarier type of like Duskparce evolution or something like that. Not just like create like a double body or something like that on Duskparce and call it a new evolution. That's just really weird. But anyways, I thought that would probably be the ID card spot, but I guess not. Maybe it's one of these guys here, and maybe they have something. They have to. I've been like already walking around here in this lab for like quite a while now. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so that we can proceed with his plans. They're still talking about that whole XD001 guy. But here we go. So we got ourselves with RD Clots. Okay, Clots, let's see what you got. Snubbull and Kecleon. Is Snubbull a shadow Pokemon? I'm trying to remember if Snubbull is or not, but we'll have to go and check this out. But I think we should be fine. Yeah, so Snubbull is not a shadow Pokemon. I thought it was, but probably I could be thinking about Pokemon XG though, because that's also, I think, a Pokemon that you can't be able to go and grab out at this point. Well, let's go and just kind of team up on the Snubbull out here first before we go and worry about that whole Kecleon problem, because I know that if you guys don't know, Kecleon does have the annoying ability where it kind of like changes its like typing every so often, so we'll have to be really careful with that. Let's see what it's got. A Shroomish? Ooh, now I don't know. Is this going to be the one that we do need? Ah, okay, so it's not going to be at Pirate Town. So here we go. So this is the Shroomish that we do need to go and pick up at this point. So we'll have to make sure to go and probably team up on the Kecleon first. Oh, really? We got ourselves with all binded up now. That's so annoying. Okay, well, let's just go for a bite. We'll knock it on the Kecleon and Metal Claw up. But if we go and get ourselves with attack boost, I don't really mind that at all. Yeah, it's gonna change its dank form into a dark type. Yeah. Okay. Here comes out the Shadow Blitz. That's gonna probably hurt a lot. Okay. I thought I was gonna probably hit major there for a second, because we are very, well, not really low level, but we're getting like a little bit under level. Okay, so now you're a steel typing at this point. That's just so annoying. Thank you, and you flinched. I don't know. Would Water Gun ever work? Well, we could make him turn into like a water typing or something. Okay, we should be a little bit careful here, because I'm gonna go and probably just for a lick or something. And let's go and see if that's gonna knock him out. Nope, not even close. Okay, so now he is going to be a water typing. Here comes another Shadow Blitz. I just love the way that Shroomish runs. It's kind of hilarious. This is a little scampering. Alright, but here we go. Let's see. I think Lick should be able to just hopefully just knock him out here. Let's see. Yep, and it does. Perfect. Okay, so Kecleon is done. Now we just need to go and try to figure out how we just need to go and grab it with this Shroomish at this point. So, I don't know. Would Bite do anything? I'm a little bit worried about that. Water Gun? Well, I know that Water Gun shouldn't do as much either, but let's just go probably for maybe a Tackle here first. And then, if we're lucky enough, we could probably just go and maybe just throw down a Great Ball out here, because we got ourselves a Great Ball from before. So let's go and throw down that Snake Ball. Let's see if we can be able to just capture it right on the spot. Come on, man. I know that sometimes trying to capture out a Pokemon on the spot is not going to always work every time, so... Oh, maybe it can. Maybe it can. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Shroomish was caught. Man, I was a little bit worried at first because I didn't know if I had to go and maybe use up at least one of our moves out here for the time being. But there we go. Thank you. So Klotz is done. We got the Shroomish. Now we can go and switch around with Nestle out here. But did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lovrina is. She's in charge here. She can be. But she looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Well, let me tell you, her Pokemon are pretty annoying. And I think, for one thing, I think Lovrina actually does have a Shadow Pokemon on her side, which I believe that is the Delcatty. And I have actually used that Delcatty before. But let me tell you, in the battle, though, it is pretty annoying with just that annoying Attract move that's going on. So I think beforehand, I know that we're getting pretty short on time right now. We're already sitting at like 21 minutes at this point. But also too, while we're heading back on over to the healing spot, I just want to let you guys know that we are of course going to be doing some DK Jungle Beat. Hope you guys do go and check out on that. We are going to go and try to hopefully head on into the next area for the D barrel that's going to be going on there. I believe there's like 3 different spots to go and check around. We already just went and did the second one. That was the Orange Kingdom. So I have no idea what the other kingdom is going to be. But however, I'll just go and heal up here. And I don't think there is a Pokemon spot, so I may probably have to go and head all the way back to the main entrance to switch around with our Mon. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys then, and you guys will be seeing Shroomish on the team, and of course, peace.